Basketball's biggest stage, the NBA Finals. It begins here, and 2K Sports is happy to bring it to you. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. We'll see the Bronx taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. You look at the Timberwolves. They're the top seed, possessing home court advantage, and they're looking to come out and make a statement here in this first game.
A long and winding road to get to the NBA Finals. I mean, their great work along the way has given them home court advantage. They don't want to squander it here now.
The expectation is that they're going to do just that. I mean, they've been a strong team all season. They're tough to beat in an opponent's building, never mind their own. And with the excitement surrounding the finals, it'll make this place that much more intimidating.
All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for the Bronx. Paul out there with Alexander. And it's Hayward. And it's Ingram in at the point guard position.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Here's Paul, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And so he makes both from the line.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And here is Joseph. Towns sets the pick for Jackson. Out of hand on it, and he's able to get it back. And he recovers it. Shot clock at 5. There's the triple.
3 misses to start the game. Still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
Rips down the breakaway slam.
That's a terrific sequence at both ends of the floor. They block the shot and recover it for the fast break finish.
They set the pick. Passes it to Chapman. Can they get it? No good off the front iron.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Hayward can't hit. Timberwolves have gone 0-4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Joseph dishes to Jackson. Jackson missing again.
Still can't quite get anything to fall after 5 tries.
Alexander passes to Ingram. Carl Bolden guarded by Jackson. Beyond the arc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, they've yet to string many stops together.
It just seems like they're a step slow today.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Here's Smooth. Dishes to Jackson. There's the pick. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
And, guys, I was a bit worried, but now we all know the rim doesn't have a lid on it.
Yeah, you could actually feel the tightness and tenseness with each miss. I'm actually glad to see they got that first one out of the way.
It's rebounded by Paul.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Here's Ingram. Shot is off. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Joseph with the ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Chapman the pass to Towns. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Here's the screen. Here's Ingram. Sinks the triple. 5 points in the game.
you could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
Yeah, it's got to be concerned with all the missed shots here. And every team goes through cold streaks. You just got to figure out a way to stay productive.
And the best way to do that when you're missing shots is to get to the foul line. Be aggressive, get to the foul line, and knock down some of those freebies, and the tide can turn for you.
That's good.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
The Bronx leading by 8. Hayward left side. To the inside. Kicks it out to Paul. Plays it up and banks it in. Paul's got 6 points.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
And they're moving it up. Here's Hayward. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Bronx.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
The Timberwolves shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
Jackson taking 2 shots.
And he can't hit the second.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
And it's the Bronx with the ball. They lead by 11.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now. It has not been an easy quarter for them, at least offensively speaking.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Guys, I had a chance to catch up with the Minnesota Timberwolves head coach. The pregame speech wasn't much, as he told me his team is pumped enough to get the NBA Finals underway as it is. He said the only thing he told them was that this is what they've fought for all year, and if they want it, go out and take it. Guys?
Thanks a lot, Doris. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Hayward's got his second bucket of the night. Timberwolves trail by 13. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Here's Smooth. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Jackson drives in. Chapman, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
And it's the Bronx with the ball. Pass to Ingram. Paul right side. Hayward outside. Pass to Alexander. From about 16. Rebounded by Jackson. Minnesota's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Feeds it to Joseph. There's the pick. The pass to Smooth. There's the three. And that one's good. Smooth's got it back down to within single digits for Minnesota.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Hayward outside. Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. Here's Paul. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Paul's got 8 points.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Minnesota's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Joseph, the pass to Ferguson. He feeds it to Jackson. Here's Diamantopoulos. Bronx grabs the miss. Now Hardaway. kicks to Kaminsky. It's intercepted. Joseph dishes to Bairstow. There's a good screen. Jackson has the open look, and he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And no doubt they've come into this game with a really aggressive approach, just pounding the ball inside.
It certainly is working. They're finding the open lanes to the hoop and owning this game early.
Now here's Jackson. He has 7, and he gets it to go.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Kaminsky sets the pick for Rose. Off the pick, and finished off by Kaminsky.
And how about the grasp they had on the game plan for this one?
You know, I know it's early, but I don't think I'm going out on a limb when I say we could be headed for a blowout unless something dramatically changes and fast.
And the Timberwolves with possession here after the Bronx picking up a basket just moments ago. Rebounded by Hardaway.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Hardaway has got his first points of the night. Timberwolves trail by 14. Joseph, the pass to Ferguson. On the wing, Jackson. From 13 feet, it goes down. Jackson's got 11.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending it.
Here's Rose after the basket by Minnesota. Fires for 3, and that one's good. He's got 6.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going.
There's the feed to Jackson. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Jackson's got 13.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Rose kicks to Len. Here's Garibaldi. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. For the Bronx, they've gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And that one misses.
Taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Timberwolves trail by 14. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Joseph, the pass to Ferguson. Here's Jackson. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Len uses both hands to slam it down.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the 2-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now here's Jackson. And he overshot that one, missing.
They've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, and it's already got them a +5 margin in the rebound column.
He kicks it to Bairstow. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. The Bronx leads by 11. And we'll get it going after this from...
Okay, fans,
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. And looking at what we've seen from the Bronx, what do you guys think?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and, you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
So on the floor for the Bronx, Alexander is out there with Hayward. Then there's Hardaway, and it's Paul in at the center.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Ferguson guarded by Hardaway, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. The Timberwolves shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That free throw, no good.
Ferguson at the line for 2.
And he's good on the second. The Bronx leading by 12. To the paint, it's deflected. Shoots the 3. Minnesota with the rebound. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Now here's Joseph. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to get to.
Hardaway kicks to Hayward. Passes it to Ingram. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Towns, the pass to Smooth. The dish to Joseph. Towns in the corner. Shot on the wing. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Inside, here's Ingram. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. He's got 9.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks that Coach drew up.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Timberwolves shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting for Minnesota, Corey Joseph.
That free throw, no good. Robert Covington's checked in for the Timberwolves. And he ends up missing both free throws.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much. No slowing him down, just some incredible numbers for Paul. 10 points and 2 steals.
And guys, really impossible to say where he's been better, offensively or defensively.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's not missed a beat at either end. That's obvious.
Here's Covington. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Towns, no luck.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Dishes it to Joseph. Pass to Covington. 6 on the shot clock. Shot off the screen. The rejection by Paul. Fast break, the Bronx. There's the steal. Covington dishes to Joseph. Pass to Covington. Here's Smooth. Ball's knocked loose. Just 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Bronx leading by 15. Hayward outside. Lets it go from deep. No good. And Minnesota now the other way. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Over to the left wing. And here's Covington from the arc. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
There's a good screen. And here is Joseph. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Five on the clock. Puts up a 3. They grab their own miss. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward. The Timberwolves shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. The first free throw is good. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be. Firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
Paul can't get it to go. Timberwolves trail by 11. Joseph with the ball, and the pass is smooth. He dishes it to Joseph. There's the screen. Shot clock at 6. To the left wing, pulls it up. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Smooth's got 5. The Bronx leading by 9. Here's Ingram. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Smooth's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Fast break, the Bronx.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
And Joseph kicks to Covington. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
But they recover it. Passes it to Ingram. Out left to the wing. Alexander passes to Ingram. Paul left side. Over Towns. Paul can't get that one to fall. Timberwolves trail by 9. Here's Covington. He has 5. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. It's been about tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a huge advantage in fast break points.
Greg, it's really the main reason they're in front. All that early offense. I mean, when they've had the chance to push it, they've pushed it.
Here's Smooth. Here's Towns. The rejection by Paul. That'll be Minnesota as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves retain possession. And a new group getting ready for the Bronx. And Minnesota has possession. They trail by 11.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
To the right side. Here's Garibaldi. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. 9 points in the game so far. Minnesota's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Here's Covington. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Rose. Ran a screen. There's a good screen. Here's Garibaldi. It's tipped. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Kaminsky. Now Jackson. He's got 16. Towns sets the pick for Jackson. 4 on the shot clock. Bronx grabs the miss. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And Hayward gets it to go. Hayward's got 8 points here in this quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here's Diamantopoulos. Nails the baby hook.
Wow, I'm surprised he took that shot, but he has a huge size disadvantage in that matchup. But tremendous job. To knock that one down.
Kaminsky dishes to Rose. Glenn, a screen. A 3-ball. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. The Bronx, they've hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. Timberwolves trail by 11. Left side Jackson. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J. Jackson's got 18 points. The Bronx has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. They set the screen. Here's Garibaldi. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
The drive by Jackson. The shot no good.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Outside Rose. Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. Here's Len. Hayward right side. Stolen by Jackson. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Ferguson. Bronx grabs the miss.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Hayward, and he banks in the layup. Hayward's got 10 points in the quarter.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Jackson passes to Ferguson. Back to Jackson. Lets it go with a three. And the shot is good. Jackson's got 21 in the game.
He's not going to miss many of those, if any. Not when he's got that much room.
Timeout called, the Bronx.
I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Lets the three fly. Minnesota with the rebound. Jackson's got his third rebound on the night.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him. Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Outside Rose. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Garibaldi, and the basket good. A bank shot that time. 13 points in the game. 44 seconds left in the first half.
And with the time left, they still can go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to do it fast. They must hurry from here. Crafty pass work there, getting it down low for the easy deuce.
Now here's Rose. Glenn, a screen. Here's Garibaldi. Hairstow pulls it in.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Up in time. So we've reached the end of the first half of play.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson along for the Bronx. They wanted to get out to a fast start in this championship series, and their solid play in the first half of Game 1 was a big step in the right direction. These two teams seem to still be feeling. And time now to send you back down to the floor with Kevin Harlan. We will see you.
Welcome back to our coverage of the NBA Finals. More action straight ahead.
Talk about great numbers for Jackson. He's got 21 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point lane.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
Smooth out there with Towns. Then it's Corey Joseph. Then there's Jackson, and it's Chapman in at the three shot. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Pass to Alexander. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Joseph kicks to Jackson. This one for 3. Shot is off. The Bronx goes the other way with it. To the inside. Here's Garibaldi, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Shot clock at 5. Jackson passes to Smooth. Misses the 3.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Outside Jackson. There's the pick. Feeds to Towns. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Towns has got 9.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Hardaway's checked in for Gordon Hayward. Timberwolves trail by 4. And here's Jackson. 21 points in the game. Can't get it to go. One-on-one fast break. Ingram passes to Hardaway. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And there's the pass to Chapman. Here's Smooth. Guarded by Hardaway. And good. Got the Ingles that time as it falls. 7 points for Smooth.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Jackson dishes to Joseph. Here's Smooth. Can't tie it up as that one misses. For the Bronx, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Out to the wing. Baseline J on the way. Here's Paul. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Alexander, and he comes off the screen and slams it through.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
Almost a backboard breaker.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Joseph, the pass to Smooth. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Kicks to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. High, arcing shot. Bronx grabs the miss.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did. Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Joseph with the ball. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Jackson kicks to Towns. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Here's Paul, and the Bronx tacks on 2 more.
You know, he's got a lot of inches on the defender in that matchup, and he can just shoot right over the top of him without worrying about being bothered.
Here's Joseph. He feeds it to Towns. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Ingram passes to Alexander. Paul, right side. The turnaround J. The shot is off. Timberwolves trail by 4. Passes it to Chapman. Now Towns. 13 points in the game. Outside Jackson to the paint. Picked off in midair. Pass to Ingram. Here's Alexander. Here's Paul. And he uses the glass on the layup. Paul's got 14. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Bronx.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Bronx grabs the miss. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put them in front.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 16.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Towns, the pass to Smooth, for the 3. Can't hit. The Bronx goes the other way with it. The pass to Ingram. There's the pick. Stolen away. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Knocked away. And they're on the break. Here's Hardaway. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Jackson dishes to Joseph. Back to Jackson. Here's Ingram. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Here's Garibaldi, and that one's on target from the wing. He's got 19.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Joseph, the pass to Chapman. Down low. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. The Timberwolves have had a disappointing game so far from the line, only 3 free throws made. He's off on the first. Bronx making a switch here.
At the line for 2.
Good on the second free throw. Now here's Rose. Kaminsky sets the pick for Rose. Passes to Ingram. And there's the feed to Kaminsky. Shot clock at 5. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Joseph. Pass to Ferguson. He kicks it to Bairstow. They set the pick to the middle. And the layup's good off the glass. 8 points for him.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
And it's Kaminsky, top of the key. It's on target from the high post. Kaminsky's got 6 points.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Diamantopoulos, guarded by Len, tries a 3, and he gets the bucket. And here's Rose. To the left side wing. Baseline try, and so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2. The Bronx, they've shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. The free throw drops for Rose. Bronx making a switch here. Hayward's checked in, and both free throws good for Rose.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
Len with the block. Hayward outside. Here's Ingram. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. 13 points in the game.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
And the foul on Derrick Rose. That is his first foul of the game. And the Timberwolves with possession here. It's a 14-point game. And out of bounds as the Bronx gains possession. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. 5th on the list, Gordon Hayward.
Well, you know, the three-point shot, Kevin, can be a game-changing play. I mean, I've seen games become blowouts, and blowouts become close thanks to the three-point shot. It's a huge asset, and these guys capitalize on it big time. Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
The Bronx leading by 14. And the pass to Ingram. Now here's Kaminsky. He's tightly guarded. No luck on the running jump shot. Now here's Joseph. Defended by Hayward. 13 feet away. Bairstow misses. Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin. Everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
And, guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Here's Covington, Defended by Hayward. Lets it go from 11. Offensive rebound.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
The only way he was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
Derrick Rose.
.30 seconds left in the third quarter. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Now, here's Joseph. He's covered by Rose. Just 5 to shoot. To stop the drought. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Here's Kaminsky. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. 8 points for Frank Kaminsky.
Sound offensively. Really no other way to put it here.
All right, Target Center, coming out of the court now are your Timberwolves.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. The Bronx leading by 18. So on the floor for the Bronx, they've got Alexander. He's out there with Kaminsky. And it's Hayward in at the 3. Here's Chapman. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Gordon Hayward. That's his second personal foul. At the line for your Timberwolves, Chapman. Taking 2 shots.
And that one misses. Ball checked in for the Bronx. Good on the second free throw. And for the Bronx, they're shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And the Bronx leads by 19.
And that kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
There's a screen. Chapman, defended by Hayward. On the wing, Jackson. Jumper off the screen, and that one's good. Jackson's got 23 points.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
The dish to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. All sorts of time, and the jumper is good. He's got 21.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter. The Bronx leading by 17. Garibaldi guarded by Jackson. Pass to Alexander. Dishes to Paul. Out to the wing. From deep. Alexander, no luck.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at it.
No doubt about it. You cannot let up defensively just because he missed that one.
Ferguson, the pass to Jackson. Towns sets the pick for Jackson. Beyond the arc. To the paint. Here's Towns. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Really aggressive play there. Taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Hardaway's checked in for Gordon Hayward. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Paul. Garibaldi, guarded by Jackson. Pass to Ingram, just 5 to shoot. No good.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Pass to Ferguson. Back to Jackson. Here's the floater. And the layup is up and in. Jackson's got 6 in the quarter. The Bronx leading by 12. Paul goes in, and that one is stuffed right through.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong and attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
The pass to Smooth. It's rebounded by Paul.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Ingram. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Over to the left wing. There's the screen. To the paint. Here's Paul. Soft touch off the glass. Paul's got 12 points here in the second half.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. If they want things to be easy on themselves here late, make sure he has the ball.
Here's Ingram. And the 3 ball is good. And the Bronx leads by 19.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
Passes to Chapman. Ferguson, guarded by Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Floats one up. It's rebounded by Paul. The Bronx leading by 19 points. Right side Hardaway. Pass to Ingram. Here's Alexander. Really left alone that time.
You know, usually teams go on runs and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks. But that's not the case here.
Well, it's about rhythm, and they put this run together on the strength of their mid-range jump shot. They might as well be layups with the way they're shooting.
Feeds to Jackson. And that one comes up a bit short.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Here's Paul. And the Bronx tacks on 2 more.
Boy, that mid-range jumper is a beautiful thing to have in your bag, and they've had it going today.
And some say it's a lost art, but they're getting excellent results with it tonight.
Outside Jackson. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Boy, it seems like he's gotten a little loose with it since halftime. His fingers may be a little slick or slippery. He went from no turnovers in the first half to quite a few here in the second.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Joseph's checked in. The Bronx also with a sub. Hayward's checked in. Ingram passes to Hayward. Hardaway for 3. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got 4 assists now tonight.
And the lead's not getting any smaller. Just an incredibly well-rounded performance here on the road.
And how good a feeling is that for this team to dominate the way they did in front of a hostile crowd. That is a satisfying feeling for the victors.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
He dishes it to Paul. Uses both ends to slam it down.
And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been 5-star in every category.
To halt the run, Jackson misses.
And, you know, you can feel the desperation right now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
Yeah, it's palpable, Greg. I mean, clearly.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Kicks it to Hayward. He feeds it to Paul. It's tipped. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The first one falls.
2 shots.
He's off on the second. The Timberwolves have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Diamantopoulos. He's covered by Rose. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
And some changes here for the Bronx. Alex Len comes in for Paul. And Chambers subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Rose kicks to Hayward. Trying to find Len. Gets it to him. The shot by Hayward, wide open. The wing jumper, off target. The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. And again, it's Minnesota converting. The Bronx leading by 23. Rose dishes to Kaminsky. Pass to Chambers. Outside Rose. Glenn, a screen. The shot by Kaminsky. Nobody around. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got assist number 5 here tonight. Now here's Joseph. He's covered by Rose. Joseph, the pass to Bairstow. No good with the elbow jumper. The Bronx has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Hayward kicks to Rose. Len dishes to Rose. And the Bronx, another 3.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Joseph with the ball. There's the pick. The feed now to Covington. Elbow shot, and he nails the jumper.
That's a nice drive there, Kevin. He beat the lone defender and was wide open under the hoop.
The Bronx has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Now here's Len, guarded closely. Here's Chambers. Offline with his 3. Minnesota's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. The dish to Bairstow. Now Joseph with the floater. It's deflected.
And guys, you can go ahead and put game 1 in the record books. Exactly how they wanted to kick off this series against a tremendous opponent. Big win for the Bronx.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Paul. And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with the fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
Bronx making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. The Bronx has gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Now here's Rose. Glenn, a screen. Here's Chambers. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
And they've just done a great job of keeping this crowd out of the game. And we're getting closer to victory. The crowd's getting quieter.
And there's not a whole lot for them to be cheering about anymore. I mean, their guys got it handed to them.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. There's a screen. Shot clock at 5. 4-3, Covington. Bronx grabs the miss.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Dishes to Kaminsky. Lets it go from 14. Hardaway, no good. So no problem for the Bronx as they get the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into Game 2.
So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, thank you, and now we get a chance to check out our Jordan Player of the Game. He had a double-double and made a huge difference tonight. He never let up, and his performance really inspired the rest of his team. What are your thoughts, Shaq?
Starting out the series.
And we hope you enjoyed tonight's game as much as we did, though that is doubtful.